Welcome, I'm Mark Bilo. We're going to go over the basics of how we instruct students who are just starting on how to actually fly. So this is for the GCIP 168 course. It's digital imaging with drones. And what we do is we do have simulators, but I rarely use them very long. Just enough to learn what the sticks do, and that's kind of it. So what we're going to cover today is actually getting the drone up in the air and doing a simple box. We're going to go forward, left, back, and right. And then we're going to stop and then rotate. And the rotation is to get people to understand that you kind of get disoriented. Forward is not forward if you're at 90 degrees sideways. Forward is now right. And then if I want to go left, I go forward. And if I want to come back towards me, I go left. And if I want to go back, then I have to go back, which is to my right. And then we rotate again 90 degrees and put them backwards, which flips the controls entirely. And they'll go through that doing the same exact box. And then we'll do it one more time at a 270 degree and then do the pattern again. Once we're done with that, we're going to go to a simple figure eight, which is a little more complex, but it's just kind of funky. You want to go forward and you're going to start yawing to rotate, and then you're going to go across the apex, and then you're going to yaw to the right as you continue to go forward until it comes around the apex. So it's going to be basically just a simple forward movement with the right stick and your right thumb, and the left, you're either going to be going left and then pulling back to neutral, and then right and then pulling back to neutral to get it to rotate, stop rotating, rotate, stop rotating, rotate, stop rotating. Once we got the figure eight, which is kind of complex, kind of hard to do, it's probably easy to do it really slow. After that, we're going to do an orbit. And I know there's controls on the drones to make it automatically do an orbit, but it's good for students to learn how to actually try and make it do what you're going to try and do. So we're in the orbit. It's a little funky when you first get it started because it's got to get some movement going, and as it starts to move, you're going to slowly rotate. So if I'm going to go counterclockwise, I'm going to do a left rotation with my thumb at a pretty much consistent rate, as my right thumb is slightly forward and slightly diagonal to get it to arc and keep going in a forward direction. And we're going to just do a simple orbit. Once we're done with that, we're going to do one more thing where we'll actually have a sideways shot. So it's pretty easy to do a sideways shot. You just figure out the line you're going to go down. We're going to come straight across and film all the people on the side. I don't think it's a very good shot. It's kind of like when you're on a train, you're looking out the window. Normally when people are on a train, they're looking out the window, they want to look forward and then want to see what's happening and then look behind them. So to do that with a drone, if you have a fixed position camera, which these beginning drones that we're using will have, you have to come at an angle and then go towards and rotate as you're kind of going angled, and then you're going to end up going right as you're 90 degrees to the people that you're filming, and then you're going to keep rotating and then start to pull back at an angle. So it's really weird to kind of trying to be on a straight path and be angled, sideways, angled, when you're going forward, right, and back at the same time. It's kind of complex, but that'll be the last thing we try, just to show the difference between a straight across shot and an actual shot where you're trying to frame everyone up at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed these, hope they help you out, and stay tuned for more.